Hi there, students. A panorama. A panorama. Okay, this word is a countable noun. It means a view of a wide area. So from the top of the mountain, you get a panorama of all the land around you. When you come out of the jungle, it opens up into a panorama of the valley below you. Okay, so a panorama, an unbroken view of a large area surrounding you. So very often people, when they go to a city, they go to the top of the tallest building to get a panorama of the city. Yeah, if you go up the Eiffel Tower in Paris, you get a panorama of the whole city below you. So effectively a scene. It's also a picture like that as well. I'm sure your camera has a panoramic view or a panoramic function where you can make a long wide scene showing what you can see. So a panorama, a vista. Now we also use this more metaphorically to talk about a full view of a subject, a description of what's happening. I started to investigate what was happening, and it revealed to me a panorama of undesirable things that were happening. Okay, so a comprehensive picture of something, a survey of it. So this film gives you a panorama of life in East Asia. It shows you different facets, but an overall view. For example, in a war, there are different things happening in different places. So if you get a panorama of the war, you actually see what's happening in different places and how that varies. Okay, so a panorama, a comprehensive survey of something. There used to be, I don't know, maybe there still is, a BBC documentary program called Panorama, which used to give you a view of current events. It would pick on a particular subject each time. So you get an overall view of the different things that are going on at the moment. So it gives you a complete unobstructed view. Yeah. This book gives a panoramic view of British history. Okay, or maybe if you drill down into the core of a glacier, the different layers will give you a panorama of the different weather conditions over different years. Yeah. A panorama. I'm going to give you a panorama of events. Yeah, it's like a mental picture, a series of images or events in your mind, and that's the idea of a panorama. So a place where you can view for a long way, normally because you're on high ground or the ground is sloping down in front of you. So a view, a vista, a prospect, scenery. And then a panorama, a broad view of a state of affairs, particularly of events that are constantly changing. The film gives a panorama of life in the 18th century, a perspective, an overall picture, an overview. So, panorama, formality, 5.5, use it absolutely anywhere. And then as to origin, I quite like this. This word was first used by a British painter called Robert Barker to describe panoramic pictures which he used to paint of London and Edinburgh. Yeah, so he's going across. But this comes from pan in Greek, all, and orama, a view. So it's a wide-angled view of a physical space. From this we also get the verb to pan in the film industry, where the camera pans across the screen, or pans across the scene so that you can see all of it. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Panorama, Panoramic.